That gets things going for the second half. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Bullet. That's a good ball played into... And the shot! Sticks it away! And the second half is off to a flyer! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Ribery. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saliba makes the interception. That has not gone well. Floated through, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mohamed Salah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Hazard has created one goal already. Fiddles it through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Batistuta. Nice defending, physical and effective. And he was alert to it.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hazard. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ribery. And it's Hullet. Saliba spots it and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic. And he can clear it away. Nigeria have it back and can go again. That has been cut short. No, he's just misjudged that one.
India have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, well played, well played. Ribery. Hazard. Nigeria, and that is that. Nigeria can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Oh, they can break here. Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nico Williams. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Ribery. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Oyarzabal. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Change of plan here, perhaps.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nico Williams. First quarter of an hour gone. Oyarzabal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ribery. Nico Williams.
Really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Gullit. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ribery. Puyol running with the ball. Hazard. It's a goal kick. Played out wide.
Look, movement creates...
He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
Balde. Zubimendi. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's had a shot! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Pedri. Looking for the runner. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba pressing high and with purpose. Now he's off and running.
Nigeria truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Not the most accurate pass. Ferran Torres. And here's Nico Williams. Tries to get it clear. Puyol. Now Saliba. That's a sharp pass. And it's Thuram. Hullet.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nico Williams. And that could set him on his way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nigeria do appear to have made a half-time change. Well, I must... Pedri! And that's caused a worry or two. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good ball! Can he put it away? They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kubasi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Deftly away. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oyarzabal. Nigeria still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a sharp pass. Yamal. And Mosquera. Now it's Pedri. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Batistuta.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi, he's in there's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pedri attempts a clearance. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a nice ball. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nigeria are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Spain go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another go!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Son Heung-min. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. Taken back almost at once. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nigeria, Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cambio de jugadores.
Cleared without hesitation. And there goes the final whistle. Nigeria were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect and great hit! It's their first effort on goal.
Hazard knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
That pass isn't the best. Interesting ball. Cruyff shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Ribery, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta. Batistuta! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Hazard. Batistuta! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Nigeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cruyff! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, super ball. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Ribery.
Might want to be careful there.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Definitely not one of his best. Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gullit gets flagged offside. Gullit. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho. And Deco! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil have their second corner now. Cruyff goes short. Cleared without complication. Gullit cuts it out. Ball is over the line. Messi. Deco, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Swing, but it wasn't to be.
Ribery really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Ribery. Half-time getting close now. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looks to clip it forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Guardiola. And it's Deco. And it's Cruyff. He's not got that quite right. Araujo. Guardiola running with the ball. And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Just a quick request today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Nigeria have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Here we go again then. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through. He's ended up... Tries a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Nigeria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cruyff, Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Right back in the game! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Azar. Nigeria have it back and can go again. And Araujo. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's surging through. Eto'o! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much...
Heads it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Serginho. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Aim forwards. Now it's Messi. Thuram. Now it's Ribéry. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pull it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eto'o finds himself offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet.
Nigeria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got it. Can he finish? In he goes again. He has done it. And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world.
Nigeria
Expectations
against
rising,
Bolivia.
evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Let's a look and place it forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne.
Shot it, goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hazard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rijkaard. Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland. Mateus gets a foot in here. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Ronaldinho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Thuram does really well there, he is strong. Ribéry. Azar, in with the challenge. Ronaldinho. Now it's Insigne. And he's had it nicked away. Ribéry. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. And it's Azar. Can he get away here? Hullet. Ribéry. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Messi! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Azar. Looking tidy in possession here, and he was alert to it. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much... He's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Lorenzo Insigne. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard. Dembele. Courtois is there to take. Some resolute defending there. He's through now, is he? And the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. He is through here. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nice Dembele. Hits one! No mistake! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen,
Haaland! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Rijkaard. Gabriel. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Nigeria come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Number 24.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
Coming
half.
on to replace him is number 15.
Gravenberg.
Batistuta.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Thuram gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele, Ronaldinho, it's Ronaldinho! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Nigeria, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And back in possession and ready to go. Ronaldinho! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Played back. It's really nicely played. Taken back almost at once. He's got the shot away! He has done it! Into the lead once more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mateus, Royce. Oh, he's found big chance!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That is great defending, so alert.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here to turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bergomi. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bergomi getting this one clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Araujo does well to get it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That is a great pick out. Messi. And it's Gullit. That has ended up in no man's land. Ribery.
Nigeria need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And here's Ribery. Played back in. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Nedved. Doué gets into some space. Here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, look at the space. And the shots! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Azar. Royce, who's set up 1 goal so far. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's that, the end. Nigeria did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
How would you summarise what we've... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is shot at goal! Out of play for a throw. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked out the run. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Nedved. Gullit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his... Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Kimmich gets a cross in, and that should get the job done. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played back in. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely aimed pass. Mohamed Salah. Oh, easy pickings there. Lahm. Gullit. Now it's Hazard. And it's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit proves just a little bit too strong.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Hazard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mohamed Salah. Kaká. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rice. Oh, and he's through the middle. Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goalkeeper's ball. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Batistuta! And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
Nigeria have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Kimmich. Spread neatly.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
And it's Messi. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Mohamed Salah. Now Kaká. Salah. Played back in. A real chance if he can get through. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened? Hits one! Araujo is there to clear. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Chip through. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely measured pass. Pass is just off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hullet. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta might just make this. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
"75 minutes played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, what a pass! Lahm. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mohamed Salah. Into the last 5 minutes. Hullet.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this
Messi.
chance to turn to their benches.
18, Hullet. Number 4, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 24,
Smartly reclaimed.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Defending of the desperate
2
variety.
minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Forwards and with intent. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nigeria certainly had
like
some
to draw
good
your
moments,
attention to
Peter.
the
There
screen
were
at the
plenty of
background for
encouraging
information on
spells
our
that
shuttle
more
bus
should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is
Nigeria
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Netherlands.
frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. That could spell... Now the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Interesting ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He could be in here. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved engages and forces him off the ball. Rice. And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bale. Nedved. That'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos moved on forwards. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's gone backward here. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pullet. Batistuta! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nedved. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Might want to be careful there.
And he has been fouled there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Son Heung-min. Rice stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
The Netherlands really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's
There
Bale.
will be 1 minute added time.
Bale proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Bale. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Thank you for your
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The Netherlands kick off the second half. Lahm. That's a little off target. Son Heung-min. Rice. Roberto Carlos. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. Bullet! He scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The Netherlands go into the lead. Pull it. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Kaká. Can he finish? Son Heung-min. Bullet. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Goes forward. Chance here to counter. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Great ball if he can get there.
Match was 80,953.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Ban. Substitution.
Davids. Nigeria still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that was vital. Bullet. No, that's been intercepted. Turan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ernest. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gullit. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot. And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nigeria must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really...
Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution
Nigeria
for Nigeria
are making a change now.
Number 11, Son Heung-min. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field, number
Suarez
7,
does really well to win the ball there.
Ronaldo.
Nigeria
24,
have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Davids has got himself a free kick. Rafael Leao.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
The Netherlands have their third corner. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Pirlo. Can he put it away? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The Netherlands get their fourth corner.
6 added minutes.
Well, he got
has
rid
been
because he
indicated.
was under pressure.
Pirlo. Hernes. Batistuta, looking understandably energised after his goal. Haaland chasing after it. Davids. And here's Rafael Leao. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Pirlo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, easy pickings there. He's got away. And that will be it. Nigeria were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Those
And after
of you
all of
making
that,
their way
Jim,
home
what are
on
you
public
thinking?
transportation
Well, the
today,
surprise for
please
me
watch
was
the
seeing a
screen
team look
featuring
so
the
feeble in
broadcast
what
from
is
all
usually a
local major
strongly
stations.
protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.